Hello, everybody. Todd Woodbridge with Jelena Dokic. We have the men's finalist, and Novak Djokovic, in a massive match of 5 sets, defeats Alexander Zverev. And Jelena, he's one match away now from that elusive, all for that Grand Slam.
He sure is. He's tried to not talk about it and deflect all tournament, and even after his last couple of matches. But he has to talk about it now. I mean, it's there. He's one match away from the calendar Grand Slam, and what an opportunity. But you heard his interview after the match as well. It's all in. It's like he's going to play it like it's his last match of his career. You know what that means. He's really going to come out firing. But an impressive effort after everything he has done this year, all the matches that he has won. He's one away. I mean, history making, and also going for his 21st Grand Slam title as well to surpass Federer and Nadal. Incredible.
Yeah, when we look at that match, I mean, Alexander Zverev threw everything he had at him. It was a fine performance, a 53-shot rally that Zverev ended up winning down set point, but it took the wind out of him at that moment, and Djokovic gets on top 2-1. That 1 point almost defines everything of Novak this year, doesn't it?
Sure does. I mean, he's so consistent, and he has this ability just to play his best when it really matters the most. Both physically and psychologically, he's the strongest player in the world. There's no doubt about that. And he's just able to go always a level up when he really needs to. And we saw that today. For Zverev, I thought he played well. Look, he's getting close to winning a Grand Slam. I think he will win a Grand Slam in his career. There's no doubt about that. And we've talked a lot this year about him dipping in and out a little bit physically and mentally in matches. And that's what a little bit happened today as well. It's something to work on. He's getting better. But against someone like Djokovic, you can't afford that.
The other men's finalist, of course, is Daniil Medvedev. He defeated Felix Auger-Aliassime in straight sets. That's what we predicted, Jelena. And for Medvedev, he's got to get over the fact that he was thumped at the Australian Open in straight sets. What does he do?
He does. He has to take a lot out of that match, because I felt like in that match he was impatient, he was frustrated, he was flustered, especially after he didn't win that first set. So a lot to take out of that and into the final here. He's going to have to be patient, be ready to grind out a lot of those points, be ready for a big, long match. That's what he does best, especially on hard courts, and a lot of lessons to learn out of Australian Open, but he's good at that. He's good at learning. He's never been able to beat Djokovic at a Grand Slam before the 5 sets. So needs to get over that mentally and take that confidence into the match.
Looking ahead at the women's final, 2 teenagers that don't have the experience of having been there before. This is going to be a fascinating match.
It sure is. I don't think 2 weeks ago we thought that these 2 young ladies would be in the final, but incredible couple of weeks. And it's really, I think, hard to pick who's going to win this match. They've played so well, but just in different ways in this match. I mean, Raducanu hasn't lost a set coming through from qualifying. Leylah Fernandez a little bit different. She's had really, really long matches. And just going into this match, it will be psychologically very, very different, because every single match they've played up until now, they were not the favourites. They had nothing to lose. Now there's a lot on the line, and they're not really playing players that are in the top 10 or top 20. They know each other well from juniors as well. So psychologically, a very different match.
I tend to think for Raducanu, I really like the way she's handled the stresses and the media. She's been very open, very relaxed, and in a post-match press conference in the semi-final said, "What have I got to lose? I'm a qualifier. I shouldn't be here." And if she can take that philosophy into the match and swing freely, I think she's the favourite to win this one. Although Leylah Fernandez, don't forget about that left-handed serve. That could be a point of difference in this match as well. So much to look forward to from this US Open. 2 finals, Leylah Fernandez to take on Emma Raducanu, and Daniil Medvedev to take on the world number 1, Novak Djokovic.